5 News Around the Corner, sponsored by Ghirardelli Chocolate.
This is the Hawkins home in Rogers. On this episode of Around the Corner, we're diving into why this was a prominent family, their history, but something a little bit more special.
Yeah, and so we're gonna go inside. We're gonna get a little tour of the house, but it's different this time of year. This time of year, you go in and you see what a funeral was like back in that time period, but typically you can just walk in, learn about the family, and kind of tour the home. So we're excited to check this out.
Let's go see.
Let's do it.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Samantha, the curator here, and we're inside the Hawkins home now, and you guys have spent some time sort of putting it together to me what it would look like in the late 1800s if there was a funeral. Can you show us around and tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we start in the kitchen. This area would have been for family, friends, neighbors to bring food, and it's a custom that we still do today. It was a superstition that if the casket was reflected, that it would lead to another death. And another superstition was that if you saw your own reflection, that you would be the next person to die. This is the front parlor. So this was a more formal room used for special occasions such as weddings and funerals. They would also do a wake and staying up with the dead, especially before embalming became standard practice. And what we have here is just a selection of mourning jewelry. Some of these are actually made out of human hair, which was a form of remembrance. Wow. This wreath is actually made out of human hair. There are a lot of traditions and customs when it came to mourning. One of those was the way that people dressed. And so we have a mourning outfit for a woman, and then we have some men's, we have a black vest and a hat. And men weren't made to stay in the mourning dress as long, just a few months.
How long would the women usually stay in
Years.
mourning? Years?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at this wallpaper. This
It's
is my
all
favorite.
different. I like how it's different in every room. People don't do that anymore. Oh my goodness, Joe, we learned so much while in there. It was so neat to learn about the history. I didn't know that that's how they did funerals back in the Victorian era. But if you don't want to see that, or you want to see something else after you see this, you're in luck, because around Christmas time, you can see what Christmas was like during this era as well. That starts sometime in November.
Yeah, they'll spice it up and you'll see Christmas in that time period, which I've never seen before. You got to check this out. This was truly a unique experience.
Yes, it was.
All right, we'll see you next time on
Around the Corner.
This is a great place to visit.
Yeah,
it is.
It was really neat. You know, we walked in, we didn't know what to expect, but you learned so much.
Yeah, and even there, which you got to go see it, there's an actual embalming table where you can get a close look, because back then they used to bring the embalming table to the home, do the work there. So this is an actual one from that time period. You get to see across the street is a museum, right? So they have a little kids area too and some cool things. You should check it out in Rogers.
I think that's what was so interesting, though. We didn't realize how much was done at home. You know, you just think about the funeral homes today. So it was really interesting. You should check it out.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.